me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this. Eric Bischoff is a no-good, lousy son of a bitch.
He ain't dead. He ain't The Rock.
Neither are we. We are the mob, nigga. Chokehold Wrestling Podcast. We back. Man.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We back.
We back, baby.
We
We
back in this
bike.
mug.
As you can see, it's
The core 2.
The core 2.
Yes.
The true 2.
Yes.
Of Chokehold Wrestling Podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss this whole thing later, because as you see, it is I, the Killer Kaiju, Big Papa if you're mean, Big Evil if you're nasty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The side, Pagaya, I'm pretty good at this if you ask me. The Pagina La Gunta. Don't you fucking say it. Machine Gun. Fuck you. I am Machine Gun. And who am I joined by?
Yes. It is I, the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey, still smoking that chunky fire.
Yes, sir.
He is the Radiance Man. The Big Bad Sonny Daddy. Big Son Lebowski, if you're nasty, don't at me if she chooses me. He is your former 3-time Supreme Intercontinental Champion, your former...
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yep.
GM is still with the bullshit.
Yeah. As you see, he's not here, but his title is here because apparently
He really don't want this, so I'm just gonna I might as well just go ahead and take claim to this now. I might as well. Hell, might even be a 4-time Supreme Intercontinental Champion. He is the former world's wettest champion and the current holder of the CWP tits. I am Sun Hero, Sunito, Mythian, cool. Yes.
it is a pleasure to be here with you today, sir.
It is always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You know, I'm gonna leave this out. You know what? I don't know why he has this here.
I don't
That's
know
okay,
either.
because once it comes back to me, it will be treated with such respect. So, but right now, this is what matters right now.
Rightfully won, earned, defeated me in the final 2 of the Gauntlet match. So, good on you, sir.
Yeah.
Good on you. And good on you for joining us against the True 2, Sun Hero, Machine Gun here, bringing you Chokehold Wrestling Podcast.
We are back
We're-
and better than ever.
And I guess we're the only 2 that can show up to work, apparently.
Apparently.
Anymore. Hey, man, whatever.
Hey.
Like I said, we're going to address that later. But first, how are you, sir?
I am wonderful. I have the tits.
Yes, sir.
I grabbed it, rubbed it. Feel wonderful.
I enjoyed it when I had it, so I completely understand your actions with it, sir. I'm doing swell my damn self. It's always good to be here to talk about professional wrestling. And glad
You still can't watch it though.
I mean, way to bring that up again. Thanks. Logan Paul took everything from me this year. But that's not going to stop us from bringing you this whole wrestling bullshit. Oh, want to piggyback off of something that we did last episode. We were old men yelling at the sky. Oh, you kids and your newfangled.
Take the pants off.
You're terrible. You're wearing pants. Who wears pants to the ring besides Finn Balor? You kids and your horribly set up dives and your multiple super kicks. You motherfuckers,
you kids don't respect
kids
tradition.
Don't respect tradition. Well, we're gonna be on the opposite end of that this week.
And we're gonna applaud you.
We're gonna applaud the youth. We're gonna applaud the new age way of doing things, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna say some new school opinions about wrestling that we actually feel.
Okay.
Last week was old school. This week is new school.
New school.
New school. Would you like to go first, sir? Well, yeah, you go first since you made me go first last time.
Hey, bro.
Super kicks.
That wasn't my idea.
That wasn't your idea.
Yeah, that was on the card.
There's a card?
Yeah, you didn't know about it. Anyway, so my new school thing that I've grew to love and appreciate as wrestling has progressed through the future.
Yes, sir.
Is somewhat the death of kayfabe. Now I know there's people.
That's a touchy topic right there.
I know there are people that are out
like
there.
that.
Oh no, they're not gonna like
They
it.
ain't gonna like it.
But it's okay because it's my opinion and this is what I feel. I feel like what we've got now is that, of course, you know, at the end of the day, these men and women that are on our TV screens, they essentially play a character.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not how they really supposed to be in real life. Now, granted, back in the day, without without social media being involved and cameras around 24/7 like that.
Wait. Undertaker's not really dead.
No,
No.
he's not. Everything was a lie. Everything was a lie to you all this time. Undertaker's not dead. He's actually, his name is Mark Calloway.
He has a real name?
He has a real name.
What? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there we
Don't know
go.
where the guns came from.
I
Not wanting
mean-
to shoot Taker.
I mean,
Yeah, Trump on this shit. So like, can't he really get the?
Yeah.
He can get down there.
And his brother is Kane.
Who's a full-fledged politician?
So
A mask denier. They're not actually brothers.
No.
That means a mask denier. Nigga, you made your whole career you wore a mask.
hair.
And hair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
was
as
a
you were
wig.
saying.
Now,
He may have long hair though. Like, wait, I'm a wig with hair.
I feel like it's now time that everybody treat wrestling like how you would treat the UFC or boxing. You know, niggas actually that hit each other for real in the face. Sometimes it happen in pro wrestling if you working stiff, but
Yeah.
but when them guys like beat the crap out of each other, and then you see them the next day on Instagram and shit just chopping it up along, like ain't shit happened. Like we just did not put ourselves through hell the previous night or the night before. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you gotta look at it. If the ego and pride and all the other bullshit is not there, if y'all like discuss what y'all was gonna do, then you know what I'm saying. I don't see what's the issue, because again, these are men and women playing characters on television that y'all so claim you talk so much shit about, and then ridiculous. You know what I'm saying. Now we're actually giving reality of we just basically coworkers. Just competitive co-workers, you know.
This is just a traveling show.
We're just a traveling show.
Just a traveling show.
This is not fucking 60s and 70s when niggas was like throwing stones and stabbing people because of what they saw on television.
Yeah, I actually don't want the heat that's gonna fuck up my rental car.
Right,
that's actually pretty fucking annoying. You know what's up with us by now.
You
Fucking get over yourself.
As long as wrestling been out, bro, I think that shit has been, that shit has been such like common knowledge. Like, bro, these folks are friends at the end of the day with each other. Some of them even married.
Yeah,
you know
at
what
the
I
very
mean?
least,
Like,
they're cordial enough to like trust each other with their bodies and their lives.
right.
To
So
go perform the shit.
So if we have a good ass match, you goddamn right. Hey man, let's go to the steakhouse after the show or some grab a beer or some shit. And
Yeah,
it's just
why the fuck not?
why can I not? So I love this whole thing of the new generation now, where and basically, man, with so like really kayfabe died when social media started getting really bigger. And then like niggas was just shooting everything that they came across.
Bro.
So it's like, okay, fuck it. I mean, what's the point of still trying to suspense believe that this is real? This is these guys, they hate each other on television. I should not see them together outside. Now that was a tradition, but I'm glad that part of wrestling tradition is somewhat is dead to many people, but for some they're like old school. They hate that shit with a passion. It's like, bro, but come on, man. Like, this is a brand new year. I mean, this has been evident for long, ever since, like I said, social media.
At this point, yeah.
And then even back then, like, you know, you'll see wrestlers hang out together. It was like a sin to see, but if somebody had a program with each other, like, and they hate each other, they just had a fucking death match, and they like at fucking Walgreens the next day, like
bro, I don't, like, as much as it was like heavily protected in like the past times, so like the 70s and the 80s, in some of the 90s, a good chunk of the 90s, I'll say, I can respect it because times were different. You didn't want anyone in on the inner workings of how you put not just a show together, but a fucking match. What actually goes into making a match.
The respect was there.
The respect was there. And the respect from definitely the boys in the shit, the wrestlers within the shit. They did their part to protect the mystique of pro wrestling. And now the mystique is pretty much non-existent.
It is long gone.
It's long gone. If you've been following it for a while,
right,
like since the rise of social media, you should know that, hey, wrestling is a work.
Yeah,
It's not fake. I know I've said fake fighting. Ain't shit fake about what they do. Predetermined does not mean fake. Niggas still get hurt. Niggas still have lingering injuries. Niggas can't walk at a certain age properly after doing this shit for so long.
yeah.
So ain't shit fake about your mobility being compromised.
It pisses me off when somebody calls wrestling fake.
Ain't shit fake about it.
You get predetermined and actual fake stunts completely wrong. Like, what they do is 9 times out of 10, it's up in the air. One move that niggas been taking for years can end up going bad on one night, costing everything. So
Yeah, there's nothing fake about the injuries.
So that's why.
But to be here in the year of our Lord 2025 and to still uphold this idea of kayfabe, man, I really wish I would just acknowledge what's going on. Like, there was a video that was there was a picture that was going around near SummerSlam time where it was a picture of ringside, and a lot of people were there just, I guess, going over shit. And Drew McIntyre was right next to CM Punk. And if you remember SummerSlam last year, they had a big match, one of the marquee matches. And people were complaining, oh, kayfabe's dead. Kayfabe dead. McIntyre shouldn't be around Punk.
I mean, bro,
Get the fuck over yourself.
I mean,
bro.
at this point, it's like there's no point in keeping up with that. That shit has been long gone, and it's like it's almost like how you got a favorite movie, right?
Yeah.
And you go and you want to see, like, damn, how did this scene come together, or how did this come together? You see the behind the scenes and shit like that, and you see Spider-Man with Green Goblin, and they fighting with each other on screen, but behind the scenes, and you see them putting that scene together. That's how it is with professional wrestling. Yeah, you got a face and a heel. You know what I'm saying? Like, just putting together, like, what are they gonna do tonight to captivate the audience? And it's like, bro, that's how people love to see behind the scenes shit. But I don't understand, like, I guess with the tradition that wrestling has held for so long,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I've always felt like that part should never just really be the end all be all. Like, bro, we could still be fucking friends. That's like I said, that's like with boxers and UFC fighters. They can still be friends after beating each other.
Yeah, I don't
After beating each other up, man.
That dude was a fucking clown, bro.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Yeah, sorry. Got slightly distracted.
No, you fine. We saw it from the video. But anyway, yeah, man. I mean, bro, come on, bro. Just accept the fact it's over. It would never go. It would never be that again, because when you really think about it, like I said, I'm glad that we got away from that whole thinking that shit is real, knowing that even back in the day when we were kids, we kind of knew that shit wasn't like, bro. We knew that. We knew, but we just loved it because of the athleticism.
I loved it more once I learned how shit was done. I loved it more.
I will figure that would be the whole purpose of.
You would
I would love to. You would think.
You would think.
I would love to understand what happened.
Yeah.
You know, but nah, man. That's the one thing that I love of the new age, where it's like more so kayfabe is starting to just be completely dead, and it's like, man, on TV we can hate each other's guts. Most of the time it happens in real life, but mainly most of the time it's on TV.
Yeah,
like, yeah, we hate each other on TV.
Yeah,
but outside this
portraying
shit,
characters. Portraying characters
Just
in
like
which we have to be physical in some aspects. I mean, that's kind of the money making aspect of it. But
we have to blade and all the other shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're not cutting me. I'm cutting me. It's all good, big dog.
All good.
All good.
All good.
But yeah, man, like, again, to date ourselves, going back to, like, you know, people our age, if you're a fan of the early 2000s Spider-Man movies, that's like seeing a photo of Tobey Maguire and Willem Dafoe in full costume going over a scene together. Like, you know, that's the Goblin and that Spider-Man. They shouldn't be talking. No, like, niggas know that they're actors. Wrestlers are no fucking different. If you see two people that's in a heated feud going over some shit, it's to put on a fucking show.
Otherwise, if they were just freelance most of it, some wrestlers can, but if they do it, then y'all would have complained about the shit. Oh, it was terrible.
Yes.
So nah, man, look, it's okay, y'all.
It's okay.
It's over. It's
Kayfabe been dead. That doesn't mean your love for wrestling should die as well.
Yeah, it shouldn't die.
It's still dope. I love that. And I feel like that kind of thinking sways very well into my pick of new school opinions. I love complex characters, and I feel like we've talked about this on a previous episode, where I love a character that may start out as a face, but then turn heel before a justifiable reason. Like Kevin Owens. Yeah, technically Kevin Owens didn't do anything wrong, but the worst kind of person that you can be amongst many is you being right, but being a dick about being right. You can be very right about what you're saying, but you're being a dick about it. That makes me boo. That makes me hate you.
Yep.
What Kevin Owens did is very complex. He fought the bloodline for almost 5 fucking years, just for everyone he claimed to be his friend, his supporter. Sammy, Cody, all these folks team with him. And it left Kevin like, damn, what was the last 3 to 4 years for? I was getting my ass beat by these folks, and y'all just
everything is cool.
Yeah, it really puts your morality in check. Again, Hangman Page, he still, in my opinion, he did nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. Swerve tested him, went personal, going to his fucking home, fucking with his baby's crib, just being in my home, you crossed the line.
Right.
And that anger consumed me too much, so where I burnt, or he burnt Swerve's house down, literally.
Yep.
And he stayed angry, and the only reason why he turned heel is his anger costed Christopher Daniels his career. And like you feel for Hangman, even though he did some bad shit, because he was pushed to doing bad things.
Yeah.
It's complex. You understand that, like, these are characters, and you either cheer them or you boo them, but life isn't always that cut and dry. And for complex characters, I feel like it makes a storyline interesting. It gives it more legs as far as what can be done with the people involved. And man, it's 2024, it's 2025, man. Like, not everyone's a clear-cut good person or a bad person. when pushed, people do what they feel like they need to do.
Yeah.
And in both of those situations, Kevin felt like he had no other choice. Now, how he went about it was fucked up, attacking Cody outside of Bad Blood, beating Sami Zayn's ass the night after the Rumble
For the umpteenth
for the umpteenth time. Just Hangman, just being just a horrible fucking person. Like, these people were pushed to doing those things, so you hate them, but you also feel a little bit like, no, he's right. I don't blame him for doing that.
You got some sympathy for him.
You have there's some redeeming qualities for that person doing those horrible things, and I think that should be. Now, I don't know if this should be more of a thing in wrestling, but I love how it's become so prominent to where KO isn't really the bad guy if you're using logic.
Yeah, see, man, got
Using logic.
look, okay. And I think that that's another thing that I'm starting to like more about the newer generation of wrestlers.
Yes.
Everything is more like situational and reality based.
Yes.
Now more. It's like certain shit. It doesn't assault you anymore. It's like, oh,
Really doesn't.
I feel for Hangman because, hey, I done been through this kind of situation in real life with
Yes.
such and such. I feel for Kevin Owens because I done went through this certain situation with friends that I
Yeah,
thought,
like-
that were behind my back. That's what I love. It's like, if you put logic in the wrestling, I promise you, the shit would just be. Everybody
draw
would
more
love
people.
it. Everybody would love it. That's the I love. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good,
Roman shit when he was
Right.
the bloodline. He was so
Right.
manipulative
Right.
to Jay, Jimmy, and Sami.
It's like, and that happens in real life with most families.
With most families,
And that
God, bro.
I guarantee you, like, people. I think one of the reasons why people had this stigma about wrestling for so long. I kind of, because like when you see me personally, I should have said this on the last episode, but I hate hokey shit. I absolutely hate, like, cause bro, when you take, just something that is not fucking believable, and you put it on into wrestling, a sport that's already heavily criticized because of how it operates, as far as like, oh, this shit
How
ain't
it's
real
presented
fight.
and operated.
This is
Hell
not
yeah.
real fighting.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And then you go and add. I've always been an advocate for, like, it's okay to have entertainment aspect in wrestling, but I never really liked entertainment shit. Like, I know this is part of wrestling. I love segments. I love the whole promo thing, but
Yeah.
I've always felt like the main show should always be wrestling sprinkled in with little, like, promo packages that's not out in the ring. You know what I mean? Like, as far as, like, it be showcased on the Titantron or whatever.
Okay.
And then,
That's
that I would rather like that. I'd rather like that, but that's just me. But now, like, when you have the reality and logic in wrestling, bro, it just makes it good to watch, and you won't have this many criticism about it. You probably still will, but at least it won't be. Oh yeah, trust me. But at least it will still be like, man, all right, I see why you fuck with it, because it's like, man, I done been through this situation too. They may over exaggerate a little bit, but I done been through it.
Yeah.
So we need more logic in wrestling, guys.
We definitely need more logic in wrestling.
More fucking logic, bro.
More logic, bro.
We're getting older now, and it's like certain shit. Even,
and bro, just the shit, bro. Like, Vince's way of presenting not just WWE, but just wrestling. It really. There really is like a 9-day difference of just how shit was presented. Little fucking things of like, oh, if I'm in the ring and you're up on the ramp talking shit on the stage, I can't come to you. Like, no, nigga, if you're talking shit and I'm in the ring and you're up on the stage, I'm gonna fucking come to you and we're gonna fucking hash this shit out.
Like, bro, that's all.
No, like
niggas
Vince
ask for.
made it always like it was just invisible line you couldn't cross. Like, oh, if he's on stage and you're in the ring, he's talking shit. He has the one up on you. That's just the end of the segment. Like, no, nigga, like go beat his ass.
Looking stupid as hell.
Looking dumb as shit. And luckily AEW kind of crashed that whole thing early in its fucking run.
Oh yeah, they said fuck that. I'm not waiting for you to talk no shit. I'm beating your ass.
I'm beating your ass off rip.
That's what I loved about them in the beginning.
But AEW has caused some criticism, some backlash.
Of course.
Now again, I didn't see the match because Logan Paul. Why not ruin my whole fucking year?
I have.
But
I'm
Thanks,
gonna
man.
just say the main part though.
I'm still on social media, so I see clips of shit. So I still know what's going on, but I can't just watch the shit as it happened. Like, events. I can't watch fucking events. I can't watch Raw and SmackDown, but I can see clips. Apparently something that happened on last week's Dynamite, which was already against all odds anyway, weather-wise, because there was a big fucking snowstorm
and everybody
that caused a lot of travel delays and just mix up in schedules. But not the main event, but a marquee match for last week's Dynamite was Moxley defending the AEW World Title against Colt in a street fight. And Cope brought out I forgot what he calls it, but the barbed wire with
I think he called it Spike.
Spike, yeah, bro. Spike.
Yeah.
The barbed wire with the nails poking out on all sides.
It's a plank.
It's a plank. Shout out to Plankton, nigga.
Fucking nails
And
sticking out of it.
I mean, brought that out and ultimately suplexed Moxley onto this plank of wood on the nail side. Well, it's all on nails, but directly on the nails. And that's where the controversy comes in, because
Here we go.
oh, the ref and shout out to Wheeler, they tried to pull it out, and the nails were literally puncturing his skin, pulling his skin.
Pulling it.
That was as real gets, ladies and gentlemen. There was nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There was nothing fake. There was nothing worked about that fucking shit. His skin was literally punctured, and it was pulling as the spikes were trying to be retrieved out of his back.
Man.
And now, because why not just shit on everything that's not WWE?
Of course.
A large chunk of the wrestling community was like, oh, that's garbage, mud show bullshit. And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, can we not just enjoy crazy shit when it happens?
No, we can't.
I get it. These are human beings with families at the end of the day.
No, we can't.
But I personally would like to think that all proper procedures and measures were taken to make sure that went as safely as it fucking could have. Mox finished the match. He retained, apparently, so good on him going out to go against Swerve.
Yeah.
But man, you would have thought they fucking took a shit in the ring and slip and slide in it. Like, what the fuck?
Poop. The dog poop.
What? Like, goddamn, bro. Can niggas? This isn't WWE. This isn't WWE. And if you know anything about Moxley, if you know about his history, or if you just know about him, period, you know that he loves deathmatch wrestling. He loves that shit.
It's I don't understand why you still complain if you know about this. And I don't know, man.
Bro, I love AEW. I love that AEW exists just to do the things that we've been so conditioned to not even think about when it comes to WWE, and just wrestling all along. Like, yeah, Darby Allin doing a fucking swanton bomb, which is a front forward roll onto a bed of glass. Who else is doing shit like that
on national television? And what even makes it even crazier is the fact that this is on national television, and in the world where niggas is so like No,
No, you don't do
frown
it.
upon that. We frown upon that shit.
Fuck out of here,
And
bro.
you know, that's something you don't really see like that on television, like that on national television.
No.
You don't see no shit like that, bruh. The fucking spot. First thing, you know, Edge. Cope hit him with Spike like in the front.
Yeah,
Then
in
in
the
the
gut.
back.
Yeah.
Then laid that bitch down. And
because you got fucking
suplex the
suplex on
shit. I'm like, dog, and it was a full like flat back, you know, just suplex.
It was a full boy, a full flat back.
Full suplex. There
Full
was
suplex.
no bridge, none of that shit. Landed right on the spike, man. Like Gunn said, the shit was sticking. And man, I thought that was a crazy fucking spot. Could have went
real, bro.
Could have went bad, but it didn't. Thank God. But it was like, man, wow. I was like, bro, I ain't never seen, because I've never thought to see somebody do that.
Yeah, bro.
Now Abyss had the similar like little weapon and shit in TNA.
Yeah.
But we never seen, you know, he got hit with it, but it was like theatrics with that one.
Bro.
But nah, to see that in real time, bro, like whoa,
bro, fucking what? Jack Perry got set on fire at the last I think Anarchy in the Arena. Like, AEW is doing it is truly the alternative to WWE.
It's like,
and being the alternative, you're gonna do shit that you're not gonna see in WWE. Yes, you're gonna see women bleed more. Oh my god. From the clips that I saw, the Hollywood ending with Mariah May and Toni Storm. Oh my god,
man,
beautiful.
They
destruction, just violence, bro. Safely done, but beautifully executed, bro. Presented not to insult the fans. We know what's up with this wrestling shit.
Right.
But goddamn, bro, fuck with us a little bit. Meet us in the middle, or meet us all the way there, bro. It's like, I don't get motherfuckers like Bubba Ray talking about the shit, or just that whole busted open radio shit, bro. All them niggas are WWE bootlickers, bro. Anything that WWE does, they praise it. To say, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Again, from the clips, because I can't watch shit live. From the clips, to say that Punk and Rollins was a better cage match than Ospreay and Fletcher, you are fucking ridiculous,
bruh.
You are fucking ridiculous, bro.
That was clearly biased, because I'm like,
major
bias.
There's
no way. There's no way. What Kyle and Will did was fucking cinema, and you cannot sit here the lengths that they went in that match.
A Spanish fly from the top of the top of the cage.
A fucking Styles clash.
And
groin fucking first.
Groin first.
In a bed of thumbtacks, bro. You cannot sit here and tell me what Seth and CM Punk did was light.
Still a very good match, but two different matches. One was more story based and one was more physical.
Yes.
There were two different matches. Both were beautifully executed. But to say Punk and Rollins was better than Ospreay and Fletcher, you are a shill, bro. You are a fucking paid shill.
You cannot sit here and tell me if I play both of the matches to anybody, they're gonna choose the latter over.
Come on,
they're gonna choose the Will and Kyle's match over CM Punk and Seth Rollins. You know, good matches, but one was just very. Like the blood, it was a blood feud. Yeah, like,
I mean, both were technically blood feuds,
but one was like
down and dirty with the shit.
Yeah, like we've been on the road. We tore Japan up together as a team,
right?
And you know what I'm saying. So
you eat all this shit, bro. And shout out to Cal, bro. Like, I don't think I've said it on the show, but Cal is becoming one of my favorites. Like the shit, like the way that he's transformed himself, even from the collision that we fucking went to, where he was a part of the ROH action. Mm-hmm. Hell, even the house show that I went to in 2023, where I think it was him, Juice Robinson, and Preston Vance, just him in a nothing 6-man tag, to where he is now.
Yeah.
How much he's changed his whole fucking look. Kyle Fletcher is the fucking man, bro.
I knew this shit from when I first seen him in Aussie Open. I knew that. I was like, yeah, he's gonna be.
Wasn't the biggest fan of Aussie Open. Not gonna hold you.
I mean, yeah, but they, United
yeah.
Empire.
Him and Mark Davis are both dope. I'm glad they're both. I mean, one's a lot more higher than the other, but I'm glad both of them are showcasing themselves. They may be still in the same group with the Don Callis family, but they're not going by Aussie Open. Mark and Kyle are clearly their own person. They're their own individual people. But nah, bro. And the whole Death Rider shit, Mox's title reign ain't been the best. And oftentimes it's like the worst part of Dynamite, which a nigga's not gonna fucking ignore. But on top of him doing that, driving 11 fucking hours to the arena to make sure his match with Cope actually happened, and then for him to do this crazy shit, and you're gonna shit on it.
People don't see that. They just see. I see where they're now. The human side of me sees where people are coming from. They're voicing it in a crazy manner, in a stupid manner, actually.
Very stupid, bro.
It's like this shouldn't be going on. I'm like, man, you can say that as much as you want, bro. There are still people that's gonna get hit with light tubes. There's still people that's gonna fall through glass. There's still people that's gonna get not to the extreme. Well, probably to the extreme of Mox with the fucking spike, on the back and shit. That to me, I would rather take thumbtacks than that, cause that's like that's longer. That's like long nails compared to like a little short, quick pinch maybe.
Yeah.
But from a high impact like that, bro, I'd rather take a thumbtack spot, and I hate thumbtack spots. I'm like, man, I wrenched more of that than I did with the spike was worse, but
it was terrible. But a nigga barely sees a hoe landing on a bed of nails shit. But like thumbtacks, that happens a lot more frequently.
Yeah,
and that doesn't mean it's not any less fucked up.
Nah,
because it's still fucking your skin being stabbed with tiny needles. Yes,
shit,
bro.
And it's in you until you like you get to the back. But nah, bro. People just
y'all niggas are ruining wrestling, bro.
They are. They want people. They want the wrestlers to come back in one piece. I get that. But at the same time,
shut up.
Yeah, shut
Shut
up.
the fuck.
Shut the fuck up, and also realize that these are trained men and women.
And I'm sure, again, they took every single precaution that they could have to make sure it went off without a hitch.
Like, bro,
come on, bro.
If you go into that with the understanding that you want to complain about that spot, because I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm deathmatch wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch it a lot.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, but
it's not my cup of tea.
Like I've said before, if it's done right,
bro,
this shit can be beautiful.
Yes,
you know what I mean. But that match was just that match between him and Cope, that was just more so like a little PR trying to shit to fuck up for the to cover up for the fucking Christian shit.
Hey, bro, Revolution sucked. We gotta no. Was Revolution the next pay-per-view? Was that the last pay-per-view?
Revolution was the last pay-per-view.
Oh yeah,
everything was good up until that match.
Yeah,
everything was good up until Cope and Mox match.
Yeah, that match sucked. We wasted Christian. Let's clean this shit up
and let's give them a
moment.
Rematch.
A rematch, bro.
Still not even go over.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it, bro.
Now I kind of see what people be talking about, because they really should have happened. I wouldn't have mind seeing Cope win, bro. Because you knew he wasn't gonna hold that shit for long. You knew that. He was gonna go straight.
As a champion.
But man, it was gonna be for a hot second, and he was gonna go and give it up to Swerve. That's literally what it would have been, man.
I mean, but shit, how the pay per view, how I saw the pay per view ended, would it have made sense to give it to Cope? Fuck, to give it to Cope. Like if the pay per view ended with, Mox. I think Mox attacked Swerve on last week's fucking Collision where he hit him in the leg and shit. So it's like, don't give Coke that shit, bro.
If the shit would have went through with Christian doing their little version of Money in the Bank, then I feel like Christian would have gave Swerve a better match. You know, because they got a little history. It's him and Nick Wayne and all the other shit. So
they've had a title match before, too.
Yeah, so I was like, I forgot about that. Yeah, so that would have been more. But I wouldn't have mind seeing it. I mean, I wouldn't have mind seeing Coke and fucking Swerve in a match. Because, like, I mean, I don't see, in this late in his career, I don't see Coke being champion. You know, I feel like because now that shit is kind of over it because they focusing on the whole FTR thing.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
Good. Give him something. That's not the title.
Yeah. Like, and stop with the whole adding FTR and name.
Come on, bro. That shit was corny when they did it with Punk, bro. Like, I get it. These niggas get along.
Oh my god.
You ain't gotta do all that shit, bro. CMFTR,
CMFTR,
rated FTR. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Just have them team together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just have a fucking team.
Have a team, bro.
Damn, or a different name, not FTR
Bro,
or
turn
something.
FTR heel, bro. They've been baby faces for too long, bro.
It's
Turn
time,
them
bro.
niggas
It's
heel,
time.
bro.
It's time, bro.
Sock somebody in their fucking
It's
mouth,
time.
bro.
It's time. It's time for them to get back to what they
Fuck
were
their wives.
known for. But nah, man. The Moxley spot. I mean, bro. Come on, bro. That nigga that done far worse.
He's done far worse.
He's done
bro.
far worse, and y'all still tune in to the main, or still tune in to AEW or whatever. Like I said, bro, death matches, man. That's not gonna ever stop.
It's not.
Unless somebody just, you know, God forbid, you know, something goes terribly wrong.
I mean,
and that's rare.
I
That's
mean,
very rare
even
that
if that
happens.
fucking stops it, like that would be one case. Because if shit stopped because something bad happened, bro, I feel like wrestling would have ended after the whole Owen Hart shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's just
Wrestling,
another case of like, okay, that happened. Let's make sure that this
don't happen again.
Exactly, it's in place so it doesn't happen again.
So you know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, y'all are ruining wrestling, bro. Y'all think there's no place for the whole hardcore deathmatch shit? Then don't fucking watch it, bro. And if you didn't like it,
don't speak about it. Like,
I mean,
I have
there's a way to say shit, but just being so blatantly biased about the shit.
Right.
That's what makes it worse for me. You don't have to like the shit. If you feel something about it, cool. It was a bit much, and to the untrained eye, that was fucking gruesome, and it was gruesome.
It was.
But goddamn, bro, if insulting Tony Khan and AEW as a whole, calling it less than, bro, get out of here, bro. Y'all ruin fucking wrestling. Suck a dick.
Suck a dick.
Suck a dick.
That's what y'all need to do, because it's like I said before we get off this. I mean, it's deathmatch wrestling, bro.
It's
like,
deathmatch.
if it's not for you, matter of fact, this just goes for anything. If it's not for you, bro, please. It's okay, bro. There's plenty of shit that's not for me, but I'm not gonna like sit here and trash the motherfucker for what
Why
they
waste
do.
energy on it?
Why?
When you can focus on some shit that you do like.
Yeah,
That exists too.
It does. That there is a balance in this world that can happen.
I swear it can.
Like, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Fuck. He ain't dead. He ain't The Rock.
He ain't The Rock, bro. Shout out to Jeff Jarrett, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But
I still don't know what the fuck that
I
means,
don't
bro.
TNA in the early 2000s. Jeff Jarrett was a nasty nigga,
What the
bro.
fuck did that mean?
But bro, I guess to end this off, nigga didn't really expect this to be squash match like, but just something to get off my chest, and I'm sure you can agree with me that after the big payback, as we said on the last episode, I had to move, or myself and my family were in the process of moving, so the episodes had to be halted for maybe 2 to 3 weeks, a month maybe. Who knows? Who's counting? Who's really counting? But we're back. We're back. We returned last week. My man is holding the time-intensive testimony case. Supposed to have
Titties.
the Supreme, IC, and World's Wettest, but
Yes. Unfortunately.
a decision made by the CEO caused the GM to hold all the titles, which, whatever, we're past that part. But the blatant showing of disrespect to not even be here. And even to Vaz, because he was the one, if you remember at the Big Payback, was like, oh, yeah. You should defend it. He had no problem. He had no problem fighting with me against this guy to get the titles onto Jim. He had no fucking problem. And what a coincidence that not only is Jim hasn't been here, but he hasn't been here either. What a fucking coincidence that has to be.
I'm not really surprised at the fact that what Vaz did. Like I told Jim, I would have done the same thing too if I had the opportunity, but I didn't because I wanted to win the World's Wettest and the Supreme Intercontinental Championship with grace, with dignity. Which
you fucking did.
And I did.
You did.
And my pride and my ego got in the best of me because if I could do it again, if I did it before, I could do it again. And what great thing that would have been on my resume of not only being the tit holder, the new World's Wettest champion, and a 3-time Supreme Intercontinental champion, I would have retained on the same night.
Crazy. You would have held everything.
But it didn't happen that way. And Vaz took the more majority of doing this because, well, I did what I was going to do at the Big Payback, and I beat him. He couldn't accept the fact that I became the man, the guy, the first man in CWP history to not only hold the tit briefcase, but to win
titles alongside the tit
on the same night. Chris Jericho, baby.
My man was accolade up.
Accolade up, you hear me? But I have a whole entire year until I get what is rightfully mine. But nah, they've really been showing their ass.
They've been showing their ass by not showing up at all. And even that little cute little video, GM. I'm putting this here just so motherfuckers have something to look at. Like, dog, you're a fucking joke.
And you're the one that eats soups backwards, not me. The other way. Whatever the fuck you said. Whatever the fuck
you got
said.
fucking lucky.
Yeah.
The match with you and I, fuck it. My anger got the best of me with fucking Mr. Endeavor over here. But you're a fucking coward, bro. You and Vaz are fucking cowards.
And you have yet to show up to even explain your reasonings. You have yet to showcase why you are the man. I've done what I was supposed to do. You guys have yet, mainly you, GMT, you have yet to show up. But instead, you want to disrespect
You're too busy.
My Supreme Intercontinental Championship that I will get back. But since you want to do all of this, be my guest. Continue to make your little videos from your hideout. Continue to, disrespect what it means to be a champion. Continue to do that because, like I told you, and I don't know how many times I can say this, as long as I have the tit briefcase, any championship on your shoulder, on your waist, the time is limited, my good man. The time is limited. So, you can do whatever you want to do. Vaz, I don't even really have to worry about you.
Bro. You're a fucking pawn.
I don't have to worry about you, Vaz.
That nigga's food. He ain't nothing to worry about, bro.
He's nothing. He's nothing. I mean, he had his moment in the sun. I'll give him that. He had his moment. He was
gonna lose the best of 7 series. Out of the three of us, he was the first one to be out of the fucking gauntlet. That nigga's food. He's a plate, bro. He ain't nothing. Vaz is nothing.
And you are so correct. He was I know, man. It's when you don't win as much, when you have that victory, you savor the moment, you rub it in, you do all of these things. And Vaz, I congratulate you for that. You had your moment, you had your time in the sun, but now you are merely back in the same position.
I guess that's true.
And look at me. I may not have your world's wettest championship or the Supreme Intercontinental Championship, but I still have the tit. I have the titty. I still have it. So you have nothing, good man. So
nothing.
You're just in the rear view. You're in the rear view of this. GMT.
GM has everything.
Numbered. Yes, your days are numbered, my man. Your days are numbered.
I made it clear that I wanted you gone. And this whole thing that happened at the Big Payback, it only prolonged that. I want you gone. My issue with you, GM, isn't over until you're gone from this show.
Yes.
The title, it doesn't matter about the title. I want the title, but I want you gone a hell of a lot more. So, our issue is far from done, sir. And it'd be nice to continue that if you actually showed your fucking face.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You and your little crony, Vaz, if y'all showed your faces to the pod to actually do some work and not be carried by the true two here.
Shoots, nigga.
I'm done. I got nothing for you.
Shots. That's it. I have nothing. I have nothing else left to say. I am here always.
Yeah, man. Didn't mean for the show to end on such a abrupt note, but nigga been noticing that ever since we moved the spot to my place. Like, GMT has never been here. He's been running since then. Showed up at the Go Home show to the Big Payback, put his fucking hands on me, and then completely bitched out at the Big Payback. Only won because of Mr. Endeavor.
My bad.
Hey man, it's all good. Because we're gonna right that wrong. He wronged me. He wronged this gentleman here. He got himself a little sidekick with Vaz.
How fitting.
How fucking fitting.
How fitting.
But we will deal with that when the time comes.
Oh yeah, when the time comes, you will know. You will know.
You will know. So, thank you. Fuck talking to them. Thank you for watching us, watching the True 2, watching the Mob Chokehold Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for watching another episode. Please follow us on all socials at the Silent Heroes Network.
Everywhere.
On Twitter, X, we're at Silent Heroes Net.
Where the hoes at?
And to follow the boys directly, IG Chokehold Wrestling Podcast, all one word, no cap.
Lowercase.
Man, we're gonna get into this intro.
Together like peanut butter and jelly.
Come together like butt cheeks, nigga. You know what I mean? Congratulation. And we're gonna send y'all off. Thank y'all so much for watching and listening. We are the Mob.
We are congratulating.
And I'm MG.
I am Sonny.
And we're the Mob. We're the MOB.
Yeah.
And we will see you all next week. Whether it's 4 of us or 2 of us, damn it, we will be here. Ooh. That may be the future.
This is the future.
This is the future.
This is the future.
And we will see y'all next week, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.